Hello, my name is Eliaz Garcia, and today I'm here to give you a student's view on how to navigate Blackboard Learn. Many of you watching may be new students here at the University of Mexico, either incoming freshmen or transferring upperclassmen. In either case, you may not be very familiar with UNM's choice of online learning platform, that being Blackboard Learn. I am aware that many high schools use Learn, and that many of you may already be familiar with its interface. However, I've heard from many of my fellow peers who have come from schools that use Learn complain about how confusing and clunky its interface is here at UNM. So I hope that this video can still be of some use to you as well. First, getting to your Learn homepage. Simply open your preferred browser. For me, I'm partial to Google Chrome. Go to the search bar and enter in learn.unm.edu and press enter. This should take you to your UNM login screen. Now that we're at the UNM login page, all you need to do is enter your general UNM login information, this being the statement before your @unm.edu, part of your email, and the general password. Once you're logged in, you should now go to your home page. On the home page, we can now see the classes that you enrolled in here under My Courses in the center, any announcements your professor has sent to you through Learn under the Announcements tab here on the left. You can also see any messages that have been sent directly to you through Learn above Announcements here on the left under the Messages tab. You can also see some tools that we have access to, My Calendar, My Grades, My Media. This is on the right-hand side. Above that, we see some institution bookmarks. These are a bunch of links to different UNM sites. And directly above My Courses, due to the current global pandemic, we have COVID-19 response, which takes you to the UNM coronavirus information tab. Second, getting to your course dashboard. To get to your course dashboard of any class, all you need to do is simply hover over any of the blue links here under My Courses and left-click on them. When doing so, you'll be taken directly to the course dashboard. Generally speaking, for most classes, the course dashboard is a place where you see most of your notifications, alerts, and some of the assignments. Here on this one, we see that we have announcements, what's new, needs attention, and alerts. The general usefulness of this course dashboard really depends on your professor, and for the most part, from the classes I've taken and from what I've heard from my peers, this page is not very helpful. Though there may be some exceptions to this. If we go back here and go to a different class, this teacher has created a course homepage where when clicking on the link, it dumps you to rather than the course dashboard. Here, they decided to put quite a lot more information here than many of the other teachers. And if we go to a different example, this teacher is not using the course dashboard, but rather putting you directly to the course materials page. This is something we'll talk about here in a little bit. Third, the course menu. Now that we're at the dashboard or the homepage for your class, you can see to the left-hand side of the screen a window full of a bunch of links. This window is called the course menu. It is our primary way to navigate around the pages of your course module. Almost universally, every course menu has the course dashboard, course materials, course information, how to use Learn, create a support ticket, university libraries, and the My Grades and My Media tools. For the most part, the university libraries can be ignored unless you're in an English class that requires you to use university library sources. The How to Use Learn and Create a Support Ticket tabs aren't very useful and require you to do quite a lot of reading. The My Grades and My Media tabs can be found up here in your profile button. A little bit easier to get to them here always. While the course materials and course information and sometimes the assignment tab have the most useful information in them. Though the exact number of links here in the course menu depends greatly on your teacher. For example, if we go back and look at this teacher here, she has put a lot of different links here that take you directly to different folders and submenus. Though, on the opposite side, if you look at this teacher, he has almost nothing here. So now let's see where some of these links take us. First, let's take a look at course materials. Course materials almost always has a red shelf course materials link to them. This link takes you to a Pearson website where you're able to look at your e-textbook for the class, and depending on the class, usually math or physics classes, you're able to go to the My Lab and Mastering, which is the online portion for those classes. Next, let's take a look at course information. Course information almost always has the syllabus for your class, along with the meeting times, the office hours, and the emails for your professor, the TAs, and may have some other helpful information. For instance, this one has some reviews and some other scheduled times for table hours. Though there can be some exceptions. Let's go back to the Learn homepage and go to a different teacher here. This teacher directs us straight into the course materials page. This is where he has placed the red shelf course materials link, the syllabus, along with folders containing all of the assignments, information, stuff that we need per week. And if we look at the course menu on the side here, he doesn't have the course information tab. Conclusion. Hopefully, you now have a better idea on how learning is organized and the general trends professors take when setting up their classes. However, this video is not all-inclusive and left out a number of small details that vary class to class. So I recommend setting aside some time to just click around the sites and familiar yourself with the site and the professor's setup. Thank you for your time.